told me to deliver this message.
God, love, and family is all we know. Welcome to the Buford Show. God, love, and family is all we know. Welcome to the Buford Show. Welcome to the Buford Show.
Hey, beautiful people.
How's everybody doing out there? My name is Charles.
And I'm Leanna.
And welcome to the Buford Show.
So,
Today we're going to talk about
the proposal.
the proposal.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay, so now that I have it in my head that I want to marry this beautiful young lady, I have to ask the parents. So yeah, her parents were in Korea. You know, they came to visit her.
I think I had maybe like 2 weeks left in Korea before I was to PCS to Germany.
Yes. So they came to visit.
Wait, so real quickly. So before this whole proposal thing, so I was leaving Korea in about like 2 weeks. So, and at the very, very last minute, I was supposed to be going to Fort Bragg, and Charles was supposed to, his follow-on assignment, he was supposed to be going back to Fort Bragg. But at the last minute, I was just like, I don't want to go to Fort Bragg. I'm not a runner. So I called Branch, and I truly joined the military to travel. So I called Branch and I'm just like, hey, can I go to Germany? It was like 30 days out, I called like, hey, can I go to Germany? And my branch manager was like, okay, great. Yeah, we have a slot for you. So I told Charles, like, you know, like, I love you and everything, but I'm not doing a long distance relationship. I know me. I'm not about that life. So I was just like, you know, I was new to the Army, and I'm just like, I'm not doing a long distance relationship. And so I told him, at the point I was in my life, I just wasn't making any decisions based on a man that didn't put a ring on my finger. Because then I would have missed out on something that I truly wanted to do. And God forbid, you know, I put stuff on hold and we didn't work out, right? So I'm just like, I love you and everything. I don't expect you to follow me. I'm not doing a long distance relationship. So if we meet in the future, then cool. Like, we can, you know, get this thing, you know, continue it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we don't, I love you. Have a good life.
Yeah, so anyway, so that was part of the reason why her parents came to visit, because she was just about to leave and they wanted to visit Korea.
And backstory, my father was stationed in Korea like 20-something years ago.
Yeah.
Almost 30-something years ago in the same location. So he just wanted to come back and visit.
So while they were there, I took advantage of the opportunity to speak to the parents. So we went shopping, and then there was this store that her parents weren't going to go into. So Leanna went ahead, you know, to do whatever shopping that was necessary while we waited outside. I decided to, you know, ask permission for their daughter's hand in marriage. So I was talking to Mr. Red. I was
like, hey, Mr. Red,
Don't you say my daddy's government name.
Okay, so I was like, okay, what do you want me to call him?
I was like, go
Hey,
ahead.
Robert.
Stop.
Exactly, you don't like that. So I was like, hey, Mr. Red, you know, I like your daughter a lot. You know, I really, you know, love your daughter. And her mom was like, oh. I was like, so I just wanted to get your permission, you know, to ask your daughter to marry me. And with no questions, you know, no hesitations, you know, he was like, sure, Charles, you know,
Don't be like my daddy either.
he was like, sure, Charles.
So, however he said it. But anyway, he was definitely supportive.
He was on board. He was on board.
Yeah, so that was the beginning. So now we get to the part where now they're on board. I want to make this, you know, something spectacular as far as how I'm going to ask her for her hand in marriage. We did have a couple friends out there, so they definitely was supportive.
You can shout out.
Yeah, I will give a shout out to, you know, Georgie, Starks,
Tony, Shayna, Erica,
Natalie, Cordell,
Patrice,
oh Lord.
Well, Keith was gone by that time, but
everybody who was out there,
and of course the Thomases, yeah.
Of course. But definitely, I wanted to make this something that, you know, everybody was able to participate and share, so I can, you know, express my love, you know, for this beautiful lady right here, the right way. It was a fun time. It was a fun time. But did you know that I was gonna propose? Like, did you know? Like,
So it's kind of weird because it's like I knew, but I didn't know. Like, cause I'm just like, you know, the clock is ticking. Like, okay, I have 7 days left here. Like, okay, what's gonna happen? You know, and like, I don't know. And then it was the day that he proposed. It was Easter Sunday, and it was just like movements from other people were just kind of funny. Like
people all over the place.
Yeah, like,
making things happen.
and you know, you're just kind of like just existing, and everyone around you is like busy, and they're kind of like giving you this look, like tiptoeing around you. So I'm just like, something's up. I didn't know the scale of what was gonna be up, and then also our group of friends in Korea, I saw all of them waiting at the taxi cab stand.
One time.
Like all of them, and it's just kind of like wherever y'all go, I'm gonna go. So where are y'all going? I don't know where y'all going. You know, so but I saw them at the taxi cab stand, but I didn't even question it.
You know, I knew where they were going.
Okay, so go reveal your whole
So
plan.
this is how it worked out. We were on our way to this hotel where we had a section already rented out. So it was just myself, my girlfriend at the time, and her parents. We were seated in this restaurant area that had a piano right by where we were seated. We had fruit, wine, all kind of.
It was a little fancy little setup. I was like, oh,
It was
okay.
really nice, really nice.
It was
You know, and you know, we were all dressed up. Had, you know,
Just a little dressed up.
yeah, the blazer. I had a blazer on. You know, looking. You know, you was looking good.
Just looking at
But anyway, so we were seated, we were talking, enjoying each other, you know, good vibes and things like that. And then all of a sudden you hear, you know, the piano going off. Ribbon in the Sky. Someone comes with a microphone and they hand me the microphone.
Hey,
right?
what do you do? Let's hear
So-
let's hear what you do.
So they hand me the microphone. I'm not singing. So they hand me the microphone, right? And then I asked for.
Wait, no, hold on. So he sung to me, y'all. Like, he serenaded me with a ribbon in the sky. Oh my God.
Yes, but I had to get her to stand up first. So that's.
Can you, I want to hear you sing. Can you, just a little bit.
Oh, so long for this night I pray that a star would guide you my way to share with you this special day.
Okay.
But anyway, so I got up, I got her to get up. I sung, you know, Ribbon in the Sky, and mind you, she's facing me. The piano's here, you know, behind me, so she's facing me, and I have her attention because I'm singing to her, right? All our friends are standing behind her now. She doesn't know anybody's behind her.
No clue.
She
Like,
doesn't know anybody's behind her, right?
it felt like such an intimate moment with just me and him and my parents.
Yeah, it was like us, we was there by ourselves, pretty much. You know, that's how it felt. So then all of a sudden, my homeboy comes up with a platter. Well, let me sit back down. My homeboy
get excited.
he came over with a platter, right? With Georgie. And it had the ring on it. I took the ring, got on one knee, asked her to marry me. She was like, she was crying. And then how did you feel at that moment?
So at that moment, like, it was just, I don't know, it just seemed like my whole world stopped. My whole world stopped, and everything, like my entire life played in slow-mo. Every guy that did me dirty, every person, every man that told me that I wasn't worthy, or like, it just like all of those memories, all of those negative words just played in slow-mo. And it just seemed like it was the longest moment of my entire life. And you know, like, it's that feeling of, you know, somebody feels like you're that worthy, like, to be their wife. Like, that's a big deal, you know? So for me, it was just like, I just felt completely honored that somebody even saw me in that light, because I didn't even see myself in that light. But yeah, so it was just like, it was such like truly an honor. And then I was just like so overwhelmed with feeling, with like disbelief, with emotion, with everything. I don't even think I said yes. I was just crying. I was just crying.
It's like,
and I was like, I mean,
and then
I just
everybody
cried.
from behind came,
And it was at least like, it was like 40, 50 people. Like, and I was like, it was amazing.
Thank you. So everybody, thank you.
Everyone who participated in that surprise, thank you.
Yes, you definitely made it a memorable moment.
Yes, definitely.
So that sums up our proposal, and now we are.
And then now we're living happily ever after. All right, once again, thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes.
Make sure you
Like, subscribe down below. Thank you for watching, and until next time.